Hello there, and welcome to a special Monday edition of Handelabra Live. I am John, aka Migrant P, lead developer at Handelabra Games, and we are streaming here on Monday instead of Tuesday because at this time tomorrow I'll be on an airplane, so that would make it difficult. Oh, maybe not impossible, but probably difficult. Fortunately, the Leafs are not playing. Actually, no hockey is happening. The Stanley Cup Finals finished up last week or the week before. And yeah, I'm heading to Vancouver for a week. Should be fun. But yeah, so we're gonna play some Spirit Island. If you missed the announcement, Horizons of Spirit Island is launching this Thursday. I will be bringing my computer to make sure the launch goes well, so don't worry. So we're gonna play some more Spirit Island tonight. This is the build that will be out on Thursday. So if there's any terrible bugs, now's the time to let me know. Welcome Kate S. Walker and Gracie Paz and anyone else watching here tonight. I will, of course, mention that Handelabra Games believes in being as inclusive as possible and civil rights for everyone and all good things like that. So anyone working against those goals is not welcome and will not be tolerated. So let's all be excellent to one another. Kate got a copy of Nature Incarnate. Very cool. Yeah. We aren't working on Nature Incarnate yet, but we are working on Jagged Earth. So a lot more Spirit Island content is coming. So let's just hop in and play a new game. Logic Dolphin said, don't do anything that I wouldn't do. So let's do something that Logic Dolphin would do. I'm pretty sure it may have done already. A 4-spirit Powers Long Forgotten game with some of the new spirits, maybe? Let's see what happens. And let's take a random adversary. We didn't get any of the new spirits, so let's swap out a couple here. How about Eyes Watch from the Trees? Let's swap out the low complexity ones up on the top here. And we'll turn off... We could have power progression. I was playing around with power progression game with them. And Whirlwind instead of Lightning. Yeah, that seems fun. Just mix it up a little bit. You could make the island a funny shape. If you like. I think you have to, do something like that. Spin these boards around to make a weird, funny... It's a J, right? But upside down. And let's just make Ocean not be at the end. Is that good or bad? I think it's better if Ocean has more neighbors. So let's make this funny shaped island. Yeah, Vancouver isn't on fire yet. That's the thing. But they often have a lot of wildfires. Alberta had a bunch already this year too, right? New sound. Yeah, there's new sound effects. Maybe that we didn't see in the last build. Sound effects for the Horizons spirits, and they all have music, which was all done by Trevor Casterline, who you may know from the letters page. All right, let's just do Prussia. Oh yeah, we're gonna do Powers Long Forgotten also. Prussia base level, maybe level 1, just to give him a little bit of extra chance to get some powers for us. And let's do it. We will start a prediction. Will I defeat the invaders? Let's just keep it simple. 5 minutes. We are putting on presents. We are adding... Oh yeah, that's like a big candy cane. I like it. Add presents. I usually like to put one where there's something to drown, like this town that's here conveniently. Oh, you know what we probably haven't seen is the thematic version of the balanced new boards. We got F and H here, so we can do that. They find nothing. They find nothing. They're gonna find nothing? Something. Ooh. Powers do not gather or push invaders unless you spend an extra energy. That is gross for Ocean here. All right, we have one sand under threat here, I believe, in the whole map. It's quite a map you have to like really pan around because it's interesting. So let's change to the alternate style. Woo! Yeah, it looks cool. That layout is awful. Yeah, I mean, with archipelago rules, maybe you could say that this is 2 spaces away from here. No. All right, I'm gonna change it to flat also. Yeah, let's go with that. Just mix it up a little bit more. I do not have a favorite spirit. I generally just play with random spirits. Okay, so yeah, obviously there's lots of places they could explore into and look at. We could also try to be looking at stuff. I think if we can get to this B5, the problem is we need 3 Dahan, right? In powers long forgot. And so it's going to be tough to get 3 Dahan there where there's only 2 next to it. We also have to like play the game a little bit as well. That land we should be able to. I'm just going to actually start using these because we're going to be able to defend that. They're not actually building there. Oh man, we have a lot. There's a lot going on with 3 spirits. All right, what's Keeper doing? Where's Keeper? Keeper's here. Oh, and this is only powers. I can push. Powers do not gather push invaders, so I can push with my presence, which is important. So we can stop them exploring this spot. Let's do that as the first thing. Let's get energy, and we'll probably do 2-card plays and send him just like there. Yeah, so actually that pushing for free is really handy. Luckily, we programmed that correctly. So we also should be able to push these invaders into the sea with Scatter to the Winds, and yeah, but one of them's gonna go to the place. Scatter to the Winds, I have to push them to different lands, right? That's tough. All right, let's think about that. Is there any place that we can Call of the Deeps? I guess we can't because we can't pay for it. Unless we spend free, we could spend our free powers and pay to pull an explorer for a 1/4 energy back. That's a bad deal. It's a very bad deal. Maybe we just destroy. I think we can't get over there with the presence here, right? We can if we take this option. I think we could do this to stop this build in here. All right, let's do that because we can go 1, 2, 3. Defend 6. Gathering Dahan is always good for this scenario, but defend also, like my special rule, defend is also a gather Dahan. So, and I could get this and push that guy into the sea for an extra energy, which I'd rather I spend than ocean. Problem is they're not going to have enough energy to do that. Yeah, I can't afford to do that. So take this for a later turn. And let's put presence in here. It does 1 damage, and this gathers 3 Dahan. So we're going to be able to explore a site with that card all the time. So that's awesome. Assuming there's 3 Dahan nearby to gather. Which, like, this land there is... that land there aren't. We're just going to have to hope that they don't explore the jungle, I guess. I think that's fine, though. Or we could pop our defend into somewhere to get Dahan within range of that mountain, so we can definitely make it work. Okay. All right. We figured out 1 spirit and a half. Keeper. Keeper's probably going to gain a power card and add presence, right? So let's see what we get. Sunbright can grant other spirits energy. Yeah, that's true. That's going to be helpful. Push up to 3 Dahan fast. That's very, very good. Elements are trash, but all the elements here are trash. That's real good. Push 3 means we can just, like, start vacuuming up these things. Call to Bloodshed is good too, but it has to have Dahan there already, which is tough. Call to Isolation is great, but I can't reach anything useful with it right now, and Build an Ice Hunt is super, super good. We don't have 3 Dahan, like, grouped together yet, but we will be able to do that. And so we're not playing Build an Ice Hunt this turn, I don't think. This can push 2 Dahan. I'm not ranged a whole lot, but I can get plus range with that, right? Interesting. Between these 2 cards, I could actually... we could get, like, into here or something like that. We could also, like, put wilds in places to stop them looking at places. There's also the, like, do I take the sun here instead so that I get Push and Explorer? That's a question too. I think playing Sacrosanct Wilderness is important though, right? So actually we can play... Let's take 2 card plays. Let's take this. I want to push the Dahan, and I can, like, add wilds to C5 or something like that. And yeah, then we can also look at a site, right, if we play this card. So it's not like the best elements. It's not good. Like, this is much better elements. But it's really just push and explore. Whereas this is, like, search a site. So you have to accept some losses in the early game when you're trying to rush them to the sites. So, all right. So this one's going to be done. What's Ocean going to do? Ocean could Tidal Boon fast if he gets the gift from here. That gets energy. Does that let us do anything? We kind of have to take this. We don't have to, but... Who has presence and a town? No one right now, right? So that... Tidal Boon, I mean, it works here. It's just not that exciting. I guess if there's a coastal land with 2 Dahan and a site, then I can pop them in there. I think we're going to add presence. Get to at least 2 card plays and start moving up the energy track. Yeah, we need to be here for Sunbright to be pushing explorers into the ocean for us. And other things. If if we had gone in here instead. Oh, but they're gonna build here, right? So it's important. Actually, I wonder if instead of that, what if we did go in there? It's raining. We pushed. Oh, I can't push it into the ocean. Right. Right now. If I did that and pushed the Han, I can't push into the oceans on board or increase coastal powers and blight, not for presence adding or growth. So interesting. Yeah, this is not the best way to learn Spirit Island, this scenario here. This is a weird version. But, you know. I'm just thinking, trying to think out loud here. If we title Boon, who pays the energy? Ocean has to pay. We play title Boon and that, and get the extra energy. And we don't need the plus range. The energy is going to let us pay for pushing this town. And then we'd have to use this to stop them looking in here. I mean, it's not the end of the world. We got a lot of energy. Definitely want to stop them looking in there, right? So this is one way to do it. I think that's all right. It lets us... I don't know that we should have pushed here. Maybe we should have pushed here. Yeah, let's just move that presence back. To push the Dahan there, because the problem is if they explore here, the mountains, they're going in there no matter what we do. But if we put the Dahan there, then we have a chance. Managing four spirits is complex, yes. And then I'm also doing a weird scenario thing, so it's... it's a combination of things going on. Alright, let's do this. We can't go back once we look at something, so... we can... I just want to make sure that this works. If I do this... Oh. Tidal Boon is not allowed to be fast. That's a bug. It says push, but there's... because it doesn't directly push, there's... yeah, so I'm going to make a note here. We'll fix this up after the... doesn't allow Tidal Boon to become fast. That's why I wanted to check that first, just to make sure it all worked together with the scenario as well. That should have let me use that fast. So we're gonna go back because we don't want to go on this line. So we probably play Call the Deeps instead here. And we go back to our original presence placement here. We let that happen. Sorry. And then what? So we have lots of energy. This can actually move Dahan in useful ways. So if we have a land with a lot of Dahan, just scatter them around, but potentially, you know, we can do something with that. And who am I going to give this? I wonder if it makes sense to give it to Ocean just for the energy and the plus range. Plus range lets them drown like more stuff on the shore that they can't reach right now, so it's kind of handy. So, all right. And Ocean has a energy for that, but just per action. Okay. All right, before we start doing stuff, actually, let's look at the special site, because we do get to look at one here for sure. I want to push. I think getting into this one here is good, because if they explore mountains, they would uncover that. And we can keep them out of this blighted land as well. Oh, except I can't use it in the blighted land. So, you know, forget that. We're going to do the wetlands instead. And then this, I think we will just like grab one of these Dahan who are by themselves. And we're going to get a group of 3 Dahan that we can push around. Like we can just like push them all through here, for example. It's nothing. Well, it happens. All right, so we're not going to be able to get another one in the fast phase. We do get to pull a Dahan into... Basically, depending on where they go, we're going to want... Dahan nearby. Actually, I can bring one from here. From that land adjacent, or from... Trying to think of... Yeah. If I bring one from here, then I can target this land and gather up to 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. It does make this land... I mean, that land's not going to take care of itself because we are going to drown the explorer there, aren't we? I think that's what we're doing. Yeah. One energy for a quarter. Not a good deal, but... Oh, and also you can have your range. I was checking to see if there was a place I could gather 2 explorers by like targeting inland, but there wasn't because of extra towns and stuff. So I could have done that one, but it's fine. Extra range for Ocean. Let's carry on. Are you allowed to discuss Sentinel stuff? Sure, why not? There is going to be a new variant for Sentinels of Earth Prime released tonight. Alright, they went jungle. Oh. Whenever invaders explore into wetlands, they immediately build there. Well, that's gross, because wetlands haven't even come up yet. Is there another jungle that's tripping here? I don't think so, so that's good. Unfortunately, we went for the check instead of the push explorer, so we're gonna have... Oh, hey, the wilds. Wilds are paying off. Actually, yeah, I don't think that we would have been able to push an explorer anyway. So, first thing we can do is check in a place. Is there a jungle that we can... There isn't a jungle we can reach over there or something like that, right? So there's really only this one. This mountain. Makes any sense. So let's pull in all the Dahan. It's a nothing. Alright. Swallow land dwellers and ocean breaks the shore with extra range is nice. Fortunately, I have to eat a Dahan to do that. Oh, I did get the add wilds. So that's nice. Here I can push and explore. I have to pay for each of these pushes. It's rough. I can just move this guy with my presence. That's a thing. I guess I might just be like always taking the energy just to pay for all these pushes. I kind of want to do this, but I can't scatter. I guess it's choose up to. So I want, yeah, I'm gonna spend. I'm gonna scatter. I could always not push invaders from here and only push the Dahan, but I want to push him to the ocean. For ocean, and I want to push Dahan. And we'll just leave the explorer there because we don't want him. Oh no, now we can push him into the ocean. Right, because there's only 3 adjacent lands. Cool, that works. Ocean Garden energy. All right. Then, so we could drown an explorer who's going to build. It does eat a Dahan, which we don't like. We can drown a town. Ideally in a spot with a symbol. But there isn't one. So I think it's just going to be the town with the wetland in it, right? Like that's... I don't want them exploring in there and building a city right away. We definitely have to get these, like, if we can get rid of this town fast, that would be awesome, and they wouldn't even get to look in this area. And let's just go here, I think. Sorry, Dahan. Friend. Oh yes, so that means actually putting wilds in wetlands is super important if they have a symbol. So, like here. Build when they explore in wetlands, blight when they build in jungle wetlands. They explore wetlands and destroy everything. Yeah, that sounds bad. Okay. New turn. So Sunbright, we can't actually stop a build now with our presence placement, but we can move Dahan also. So that's a thing. That's exciting, actually. And we have this, which we can hopefully use on someone and make it work. So that's gonna blight, right? That's gonna blight. We have a defend, so we can stop one of these. Well, there's only 5 blight totally. That's not terrible. This one would be nice to. Can we reach up there? 1, 2, 3, 4. We could reach up there and get the Dahan out if we wanted. And there's, yeah, blight down here. We do have a defend 6, actually, that we could. Can we get over there? 1, 2. Yeah, that touches. So we could go here and then put the defend 6 into there and actually get it to do something. I kind of like that. Or, I mean, if someone's presence is there, we can use this on them. And not push the Dahan. So that's another option. I could, if I do my range 3 presence placement, I could do that. Actually, yeah, then we could defend this with the 6, and that would be our turn. And we get another card. Seems okay. We don't get our other defend, but I don't think we super need it. We can get air. I don't know. Let's see what other card is too. If there aren't Dahan, add Dahan. Replace one with Dahan. Also, Elemental Boon, Dark Entangled Woods. With the Jungled Ravage coming up. Interesting stuff here. Coastal is going to be pretty clear of symbols. It's already pretty clear of symbols, so it's not really, that doesn't really factor in. The Call of Dahan Ways is interesting. I don't think I play it this turn. I think in that case I take this for next turn. They do get to move Dahan when I defend. If we go here, we can do that again next turn and have 3 cards to play. Let's do that and that. Okay. Well, they are building here, but can't do anything about it. I'm pretty sure none of those cards would have let me do something about it, right? Oh, if there's a Dahan there? No, but it has to be able to push. No Dahan there. I guess I could play this. Push up to 2. And push them out of there. Is this Sacred Site? It is Sacred Site. What if instead of putting presents in there, we stop them looking in this place? We don't have to be in the land. This would be range 1. Oh, if I go in here, I could defend that with this card. Which is cheaper than that card. So there's that. And then we could keep using this to move some Dahan around. But let's just get this guy out of here for 1 energy. If we make it fast. So that's required. But I was thinking I would probably do that anyway. Okay. Keeper is not going to be able to do this. So why don't we see what power card Keeper gets? We could Reclaim to do that again. It's not terrible. Playing these again is not bad. Because we could have a look at this one that's in danger of flipping now. Any mountain one is in danger of flipping. But yeah, we could look at this one, and we could also save that Dahan. All right. Second turn Reclaim on Keeper, which is very unusual. But we're doing that. And we'll take the extra sun. And we can go into land with wilds now, which we did manage to hang on to one. So we just keep playing these. We can put a wilds in this. Oh, but we can't go in there because of that restriction. But we can put wilds in there, I guess. Or we could do it here. Interesting choices. All right, so over here. Yeah, I can't quite get enough stuff into there. Can I? And I can't. I could get presents into here, but it wouldn't. It would just save the Dahan, but we're gonna move the Dahan out anyways. So that doesn't really do anything. I could get presents in here and stop them building. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. That seems useful. That's valid. Alright, let's get a power card. Push, explore, and add wilds. It's not too bad. Elements aren't the best for me, but none of these are. Gather up to 3 Dahan. That's also good. Actually, I could play that this turn. And if they don't explore the mountain, we could use it there. It's either mountain or wetland, right? Yeah, coming up. So I guess if they explore the mountain, then they already looked at it. So it doesn't really work. Maybe just keep adding wilds. I don't know. We get to add minor powers. It's not super exciting. There's very little lands with invaders that we can target with this. Oh, I guess it's if they explore wetlands, we could use it here, right? So if they explore, so there's a chance. And otherwise we can like push stuff out of that they're building up in the wetlands, I guess. So I don't know, let's just do that. I can play 3 cards for all my energy, and then I wouldn't be able to actually do the thing. All right, let's put this. I guess it can be fine to just go into that. Sands. Ocean probably will defend this one because it's easier to defend. In case the event gives plus damage. So that and that. We don't get our innate. That's fine. And finally, ocean. We're probably just playing Grasping Tide and Tidal Boon. So just add presence in the ocean, I guess. We could see what we get there, but I think getting to 1 energy a turn is going to be very useful, so. And I don't know that this matters a lot. Let's put it here. All right. So we are going to be looking at a thing. So I think it was going to be this one here, right? Because they could look at that mountain. There's not a whole lot left that they can explore into and get. So there's this wetland, there's this mountain, there's that mountain. And that's it. The other ones are empty. Some of them even have wilds. Okay, so then Veil the Knight's Hunt, come back here. Please be good. It's good. Damage dealing powers granting fire do +1 damage. Sweet. We are not doing that this turn, but I think this has fire. Yes, that does 2 damage now. These don't deal damage. Unless they also deal damage even if they don't deal damage normally. I don't think so. This does +1 damage. That's nice. And so this is going up here. Right, because we wanted to stop them from looking in here. I'm gonna send this guy into the land with the ocean here. And here, we're going to defend that land. We could gather Dahan. Sure. We could gather more Dahan and kill the city. Or we could get a Dahan into some place. I think getting one Dahan into a place doesn't really change anything. But destroying the city does do something. Oh, but I can't reach there, so forget it. So yeah, let's just get Dahan closer to where we want them. Actually, with the events, I guess that doesn't change the state of there being one next to the city or not. I guess if I move them over here, yeah, no, doesn't matter. Just trying to think around the event where you could have a guy get converted to a town, but if that happens there, they're kind of screwed, so screwed no matter what. All right, Grasping Tide can go here. And oh, we didn't activate the thing, but we don't have to activate it yet. You can decide to use it or not, but we don't need to use it because we don't have any powers that are working that way. We're getting 3 blight there, there, and there. Sure. A bunch of buildings. For each board, discard the top minor power. We can do either one of these. Yeah. I'm going to transmute the worst if we can. For fear. Add beasts. We're going to get some energy. And there's going to be new diseases. But the disease lands don't have Dahan in them. So that's good. Well, no, this one does. We can choose that board doesn't get affected. How are we for moon? We have no moon, 3 moon, 4 moon, 5 moon. We have some moons we can discard. It'd be pretty expensive. Let's see how it looks if we discard our cards. We kind of need our... We're at 9. We come up with 7 more energy. Could spend 2 here. I could forget Call of Deeps, honestly. It is useful, but it's also, like, really expensive. Yeah, disease is a token from Branch and Claw. I could forget that card too. Yeah, I don't want this coming back. So we're going to forget a card. And pay 1 energy. We need the other energy. And we could forget that card Actually, you know what? Here we can pay 2 energy. Okay. Make fear. Add beasts. Maybe the beasts will, you know, kill the things. So, next turn. Let's put them in places where we want them to do damage and stuff. Or make fear. Maybe this one's gonna be around for a while. And that one. Alright, so add disease to a land with both. Oh, I see. It wasn't the thing I thought it was. So actually we can stop them building. Potentially, like here. Oh, it is raining. A lot. Over here, it's just that land. So we could do that if we wanted to. Here, we could put it in one of these places here. I think in the wetland is probably good. Stop them building a city if they explore there. Even though we lose a Dahan. We're having damage from... What? Oh, they're ravaging. What's a ravage? We didn't get anything bonus. Just killed the explorer, I guess. Don't have any spare damage. And they do immediately trample the wetlands. Cool. They also got... Oh my god. We only get 1 card play next turn. Okay. What does disease do? Disease prevents 1 build. So there's 5 benefits. They have 3 and we have 1. Number of boards plus 1, right? Yeah. Wow. At least we got some wilds paying off for us here. Okay, then they could immediately hit the wetlands again, and that would be terrifying. So next turn we only get 1 card play, so we have to deal with that. Push 1 explorer from land. It's going to be 1 explorer, which doesn't do literally anything because they went into the wetlands. So that's cool. We can drown a town. The only town to drown is here, so that makes that decision easy. Call to Ferocity could push 1 explorer in a town from here, stops the city build. We could also explore this place. I think we explored this place. It's nothing, but it could have been something. And Tidal Boon. We have Spreading Wilds and Tidal Boon. So if there's a land that there's presence and a town and explorer that's in the right place, we could do something. But people with presence don't have towns there for some reason. So there's literally no land. There's no such land. Well, someone gets 2 energy and can push 2 Dahan at least. Like Sunbright Whirlwind can start getting Dahan moving in the right place, or we could teleport them, but there's no coastal lands now. Where that does anything. We could move these 2 Dahan, but they're also not near where they need to be. Yeah, I think it's... Sunbright is the one who doesn't need energy, though. I don't know. We could give it over here and move these two to Han and defend one of these places. Keeper can reach with the Veil of the Night's Hunt and explore a site if we wanted to. There's a little less pressure on the sites now because none of them are a single turn away. So we might have to just like try not to get destroyed so much. These jungles are literally lighting in one land that we can just defend with ocean. Guess we did a good job in the jungles, but next turn's going to be very rough. Yeah, we could even just title Nature's Resilience that as well. That's another option. With the one card play. I would like to get to Han into that land, but that's not a thing I can do. Well, I headed to Han here, but he gave their life for disease research. Yeah, I kind of feel like it's still this guy. He's the most useful Dahan to move. Well, these are useful for next turn because we can defend these lands and blow up a bunch of stuff. So let's put them in here and try to defend these two lands next turn. Thunder. And pushing an explorer for 1 energy and almost no benefit seems lame. So let's put a wild somewhere we want to be. There's explorers in places where we want to be. I mean, putting wilds in places where they might explore are also good. So, one there. Okay. And, right, none of our powers. I guess we didn't check to see if this was going to deal damage for us. How far back was that? Not that far, right? Should just activate the thing. Oh no, we used that in the fast phase. We can't go back anymore. I'm just going to activate it so it stops bothering me, but I don't care about the points. All right. Wild's in here. We could go for the gain because we're only getting to play 1 card, so we may as well get a card and add presence here. Maybe. There's only 1 blight being added. Yeah, let's get a power card. Pull Beneath the Hungry Earth. Cards that have fire. Defend 5. Range 0. Pull Beneath would activate the Drown and let us do a damage here in the wetland. It's not bad. I like the elements. Might be another. There's even another wetland with more guys in it. So if we put this. Actually, yeah, let's actually wanted to do it in the other order, I think. Go back. Because this is actually range 1, and I put my presence in a place where I can't. I want to put presence. I don't know that I want to put presence. There's not a lot of stuff around. We could just get presence in each land on the coast over here, because these coasts are fairly clear, aren't they? Yeah, maybe I want to be in these lands instead. Sure. If we take earth and water... Oh, we don't actually get... Yeah. We don't actually get enough to get to the Drowna City by playing the one card, do we? Oh, no, we... No, we do. We don't. We need both earth and water. But you know what? I think we're still going to the same result. So... this can go... I don't think we're doing anything with that, so... This can go in here. I'm going to try to cover this one. And that, my one play. I'm going to do a damage in downtown and then get out of there. Not super exciting, but it's something. Here, we don't need... We could use the Nature's Resilience to defend there. And just add a bunch of presence this turn. Get energy. And then next turn... Or we could go for 3 card plays next turn. We're going to have lots of surplus energy here. I'm going to make a Sacred Site. Sort of in these lands. So I think here is best. Yeah, I think we have enough energy to go for 3 card plays for next turn. And then I don't... Do we need the plant next turn? Probably not. All of our cards have plant. I'm not doing the math though. Probably should do the math. Okay. This is terrifying. We could remove the blight for our 1 card play this turn. Which might be a good idea. We're not going to be able to make Sacred Sites around it. Are there any other... Like these two, we have a lot of defense to try to take care of them. This one's probably blighting. That one's bad. These two are also bad, but we can maybe figure it out. So... Yeah, I think we have to remove that blight. So we just gain a power card, I guess. Maybe we get a better one. That has sun. It has sun. Gather 1 into one of their lands, 1 damage per Dahan. That's interesting. We could use that here. This also moves Dahan around a lot. I guess the question is, if we don't remove that blight, how do we stop the cascade? I think we take this to play later. And we start setting up down here. And over here, I probably want to put presence. We could get to 3 card plays next turn. And just play this Tempest or get a new power card and play it. Again, there's no like spot where going there works. Sounds like something broke. Oh, there's some thunder. That would do it. Is there a jungle ravage where we can put a Dahan somewhere? Oh yeah, I guess if we're defending here, it only kills an explorer. It's not that interesting. We can just start moving Dahan into places. I guess using this Tempest in here at least reduces the amount of stuff in there if we do want to try to defend it. It's not exciting, but let's get energy. We'll reclaim next turn. Maybe we'll get a defend card. I have 1,000,000 energy. All right. Warning, I can play more power cards. Yes, but... all right, I was going to play that card. Okay. Zero Blight. All right, I can gather another Dahan, so I could have put 2 Dahan there. Yeah, that's probably worthwhile, right? That's worthwhile. All right. Let's go back. I forgot about that gather. Let's take the... Sunbright can, like, jump across the island. Range 4 is wild. So, like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Push a Dahan in there. So, now it's pushing them away from, like, the sites, but we're not as worried about those right now. So let's maybe get a power card we actually want to play, too. Oh, maybe we can remove the Blight. No, these don't work on those lands. None of these are fire cards that deal damage. So awkward. 1 fear, add beasts, or destroy. Mountain and jungle only, though. Why are these elements bad? Is there blight in jungle? I guess there is. We can use that in a mountain or jungle near us. The same thing with here with jungle or sands. This one needs a sacred site. That one doesn't. This one stops working if there's an explorer. But there's going to be a land that's mountain or jungle that's going to work. So, all right, let's take that. All right, we're playing that card instead because I don't feel that killing 3 explorers there is really doing anything. All right, now we can actually kill this city, so that's worth something. Let's see what the event says. Rising interest in the island. We can ignore the curiosity, which adds towns, or we can weave lies. We have 1 air somehow. Not much discard, so we'd have to forget a bunch of cards to make, and they would all do +1 damage, but that wouldn't affect anything. And we're gonna get some fear from Beasts of the Jungle. There's not much in the jungle. There's 1 fear. And we get to add a bunch of wilds though, so that's good. We're gonna have to come up with 15 or 13 energy worth of stuff, which is like basically 3 forgets of cards with air, which seems like a lot. Seems too much. We're adding towns. Brutal. All right, so could add it to this one because they're still... Yeah, it's still defended enough. And here, this may as well go in this sand where ocean is. Likewise. We don't have bonus defend here, do we? No. And maybe this one. All right, beasts. 3 beasts. But not ones that add much fear. Actually, the 1 fear does get us a fear card. And that's this turn. So that's something. We lost 1 card too, so return the top card of the invader deck to the box. Add wilds to land with Dahan. So, lands with the icon, ideally, but we don't actually have any. On this board, I guess it's the wetland, so that they don't build there again. Or they do build there again? I don't know. Oh, just have to put it there. And see, over here, this has ideally blank lands, right? Because then they stay blank. Yeah, here I guess it's wetlands again. If they explore wetlands here, it's going to be a tough next turn, that's for sure. I can block a Ravage. Thanks. Thanks, guys. I don't think we have any blight at all. They build a lot in the wetlands. And they didn't explore the wetlands, luckily. All right, so we're adding a town. I guess we'll add it to a jungle here. And coastal jungle or coastal mountain. It's dangerous to put it there because they could look there. I guess coastal one because the other ones have symbols. And this one can be there as well. We hit a wild to go off somewhere. This one is going to go off too. All right, our 1 cards. So regrow from roots has to go here. It doesn't cascade. We can add wild somewhere. Right, we can remove blight there. This is gonna do. Can drown a town. Yeah, there's no. I guess we could work on this and just let that alone. This has blight in it. It'd be better to work on this land. I get 2 damage. There's no place with 2 towns though, so we'll just kill explorers, I guess. And here we get to add a wilds. The target land has no explorers. So yeah, I think this wetland should have. Maybe they discarded. Oh, we get to see what they discarded, right? Oh no, it was returned to the box without looking at it, I think. Yeah, returned to the box. So we don't know what it was. Okay, so we get a regular turn. I don't think we can. We could maybe get a major power here, but we are so short on cards. Infested aquifers. Quicken the Earth struggles is very good if we get the range boost. Also, the 1 damage to each is increased by 1. So it means it destroys a town. But there is... Yeah, there's this one here that could be nice to have the defend 10. And the elements are pretty good for Earth or for Ocean. We also have this. We could just remove the blight. So I don't know what we're going to pick there yet because we're probably reclaiming with others as well. So yeah. So we have 3 plays. We have to pay for pushing, so let's keep getting miners. Guardian Serpents. Twilight Fog brings madness. Lots of good stuff here. So there's no cascades, right? Yeah, 7 blight, but no cascades. And we have Nature's Resilience to defend one of these easily. This one is defend 8. But we could use Resilience plus our innate power on that to defend it easily. And we can also be pulling in more Dahan. Just wondering if is there somewhere to defend 4? Is enough? I don't think so. They're all at least 6 because of the double build. Gather up to 2 Dahan. I like the elements on Enticing Splendor a lot. Is there a sand? There's a couple sands where we could pop in. I'm thinking of sun here to pop in. Oh, this is the wrong. I'm thinking this is for sun. This is actually for this guy. So Twilight Fog is good elements. Better elements. And adding Strife here actually is good. But it's slow, right? So it doesn't really work. Unless we speed it up. Is there any other wetlands with icon? No. Still 1 power left that we could get. Also, none of these say damage and have fire. I don't say damage. Well, this says damage. That would be bad. It was increased. I wonder if we take Guardian Serpents. The elements aren't as good, but let's do that. Maybe we can lean into beasts somehow. I don't know yet for Earth. Here we could actually double grow and play the cards we get. So Pact of the Joined Hunt actually would do a lot of work here, wouldn't it? I don't want those Dahan to get killed, but they might be getting killed. Oh, if I make a sacred site there, Dahan leave, right? And I could push a town away. Okay, let's click that. Let's click this. Let's click this. Let's put We have 6 energy. Okay, let's go for 3 card plays. Push these guys. Actually, don't want to push them now, but I have to. All right. That's going to do something. Here. Do we want to reclaim or do we want to gain a new card? And we're not going to make the best use of our cards. So let's get a new card. Could do a major here as well, but I think we want to do that next turn. Ooh. Those are things. Does anyone have blight in their land? I do. I'm gonna have 2 suns all the time. Gather up to 2 Dahan. Lots of great stuff here. Sky Stretches is amazing. The elements are really good for me. Growth through Sacrifice is, of course, awesome. We could use it to put a Dahan over here for more damage. And just be accelerating. Yeah, I can't not click that. All right, so we can give Earth. I mean, that's just a blight. It's not the end of the world if that happens there. So I'm wondering if we do other things with Earth. We just like try to pile up presents inland and drown stuff. We only get 2 card plays. It's not like we can make a lot of choices here. I'm gonna take that. I might not play it this turn. I think it's really handy, especially because we have the range boost available. So we want that for keeper, and we want. Well, that does damage. That does 2 damage. This card we never end up using. I think we discarded it for some effect. I don't know if we want Watchful Guarding. I guess we could have used, instead of Fiery Doom, something else, but it's fine. Might be over defending there a little bit, but we could always pop it in somewhere else, potentially. Here we have to continue this. Let's stay in that sand because we want to drown that stuff. Same thing here. Can't get in there though. Yeah, so this is like 8 damage. So this works in here. And then something else to let us drown the city. We could completely empty this one and destroy the town here. A town here that they build. That seems fine. We're 1 water away from... 1 water away. I wish we could actually get... We could actually get that and remove the blight here. Okay, that's kind of nice. Let's do that. Okay, that then. And someone wanted a fast push. think we want for this. And what else? Cards with the right elements. We just can only play one more card anyway. But we should choose a card with sun, which is almost everything. We don't need the range +1, I don't think. Is there a blight we can remove in Mountain Earth? I guess there's this one. Or this one. That's out of range, though. I would like this one, but it doesn't have sun. Does this do anything? No? Has to be Sacred Site. So no. This one? The Han movement is useful, but it's pretty conditional to Han movement. Alright, I think we'll just go with that one anyways, because it's free and seems good. So I just want to make sure we aren't over-defending here. We need defend 5, 6, 7, or 8 for there. And we want to be nice to defend this, so defend 3 or 4 works there. So that's Guardian Serpents. We just have to defend 2 here. But using this fast destroys the city, so that's fine. And then, yeah, we can use Watchful Guarding there and Innate Energy Resilience there. All right, I think that covers it. Just make sure to try to do it in a smart way. Right, if we do Watchful Guarding here, bring this guy. Oh, right, actually, I don't want that because I have to gather with this. So wind sped here. Whoops. Wrong spirit here. Here. Bring this. Kill the city. Now defend 2. Should be enough, but we can make it 4. And we'll leave those down there because we want them here. We want resilience to come here and bring more to Han. Leave a couple there, bring 1 from here. So now we have defend in both those places pending the event. And this is going to go on Keeper. Oh, and we can gather to Han as well for the counterattack. That's fun. Because it's from Trickster, or Ice Watch. And this we're going to put on Ocean. I don't think we need this Sacred Site here. I don't think we necessarily need it in any of those spots. Let's get rid of that one, I guess. And add Presence from a Blight, take the water. So now we have around 2 buildings. And here we want to, oh, that's not where we want to use that. We want to use that here. Push the town. May as well go into this horrible land. Alright. +1 health and explorers. Cool, fine. Generate 1 fear. Gonna be a lot of beastie fear. And let's send them into wetlands. The wetlands are... Oh, the game crashed. What? What? That's weird. I've never, like, seeing one of our games crash like that is very unusual. Well, I'm just gonna play again and see what happens again. A crash. Very unusual. Alright, just click choose for me this time. And, all right. I don't know, zooming on, so it's going to be hard to see. So let's put these here. We have this beast. And also go to wetlands. Most of them are generating fear. I might get a fear card off of this. We did. Beast pile. Add to Han to an inland land. Ooh, we get to look at a thing. Nothing. Oh, interesting. So these guys are dead. We might need one more here. I don't know if we do, but we put one there. Remove 1 from a land with disease. I don't know that there's... Yeah. Not much disease on the board. Ravage is happening. We do have a lot of beasts, so sea monsters is going to be a nice pick if it comes up. We do have some spare damage here, right? So we could take out the city by damaging it. Add a town. So we're exploring the jungle. I guess this coastal mountain is fine. I guess jungle isn't fine, but this wetland, I can destroy it. And yeah, jungles are not fine, by the way. Mountain. We have 3 jungles that now they want to. Oh, but Call to Ferocity, right? Gather up to 3 to Han. Perfect. You get to scoop them. Let's scoop them here, right? That's the only place we can use that right now. Yeah. I want these to Han or those to Han. These ones are near this stuff where I kind of want them to be still near, so let's do this way. It's nothing. Yeah, so punish. We can take them out in these places they've appeared. Just wondering if I can save any of those to Han first. I don't think so. So that takes care of that. We have this guy here. He's the last one. We'll have to... Can I reach him? No. I can either destroy a city here, or I can push away that guy, right? We lose it to Han here, but killing this city is pretty worthwhile. Is it compared to... I guess we can always destroy it later. It's in our land. This lets us stop a build. Alright, let's do it that way. Actually, maybe I want to put wilds in this land, right? Not in the other one. And my energy. Oh, it didn't charge me? It's not charging me? Didn't charge me. That's a bug. That's been around for a long time. Not charging me to push invaders when they have the... What's it called? Rope Wyvern. That's a freebie. But I'll take it. I didn't get to use Tidal Boon properly, so we're even on the bug front. All right, so those are safe. That one was nothing, so... But there's this one here. All right, are we able to clear one of these lands? We are. So we clear one and defend the other. Actually, we can do this here. And risk it with the Explorer. I think that's fine. And then we just have a city here we can defend with. Alright, we almost got another fear card into that slow phase. Okay, what's next? We could go to 3 card plays. The problem is we don't really have 3 cards to play that we want to. I guess if I did things in a different way there. Just wondering if I could have drowned the city here instead and use Quicken Their Struggles there. Yeah, I think I want to bump up to 3 card plays. Let's go back. We do this a different way. Leave this stuff here more, I guess. Basically just doing things in an opposite way. So that we can put our big defend here. It's actually not even that different, is it? It's almost exactly the same. Okay. I mean, if I get the range boost, I could defend 10 there also, but... That's fine. Yeah, let's do this. Add presence in ocean. I have 7 energy now, so we're gonna get a major power next turn with Ocean here. We have our Super Drown, which we can use. We're gonna get the speed boost here, so we can use it like on one of these other lands. That'll be good. All right, so let's make sure we play that. We have lots of energy, so we could get a major power here. First one. Cleansing Floods. This does +1 damage. This does +1 damage. For each strife or blight in target land, 1 fear. We don't have any cascaded lands, so we do have some horrifying lands with blight that are going to ravage this turn, aren't we? Don't we? So we're covering that. Probably not that. That's already done. That's going to be easy. That can be covered as well. This one is a problem. This one is a problem. That one's empty. So there's, yeah, 2 cascades that are issues here. We could just allow this to cascade and do a whole bunch of damage. The elements are bad for us, though. I'd much rather have Cleansing Floods. I can actually hit the threshold some turns. Infinite Vitality is also fine, but it's not. Just we're gaining a card, so we can make a Sacred Site. And just use that as a band-aid. Like, use it on here. This is going to be 9 damage. Well, let's see what other people are doing. Here we could double add again, but we don't have any cards, so we want to reclaim. So I don't know that we want to gain a... I guess we could pay to gain a power card. I think we just want to add presence, though, and make more Sacred Sites and kick butts. I don't know that we can, like, kick butts with cascades going on, but we can certainly try. If I do this... I was wondering if any of my things say push and gather and also deal 1 billion damage. I guess this one does. Has to be one of their lands. This turn I would have to rely on innate defense, which is not going to get up high enough for this, right? Unless we combine it with the... We're not getting wind-sped steps this turn, are we? We'll probably do 1 damage per Dahan present and reduce the damage in here a bunch, though. I think that would probably work out. So we put presence in here and just reduce it a bunch and bring Dahan. I think we can cover it. I think we have expensive cards, so I think we're going to take a miner again up here, though. Oh, this is good. I land without Blight, though, but... Good elements. Oh, this also removes Blight in that land, but we're going to click this. And... plant. Just like that. This we can use there. Now we need, yeah, we need 1 air for next play. So, oh yeah, the one that gathers 3 Dahan. We're not close enough to a thingy, but we can get them set up for the jungle ravage next turn. That makes defend 6, and we're gonna kill some stuff in there. So I think we're actually okay. So we want to stop this cascade now. So I guess it's this. We don't have any other way to defend or remove the blight early or anything like that. And I think we can lose this one at this point. And we need a sacred site. We can put Dahan in there, but he's actually going to get killed. We'll put him in here. And okay. That needs to be given to Ocean. And building in the jungle. Is there any jungle build we can actually stop? That's one we were going to stop. We forgot to. I think we forgot to. All right. Change of plan. We're allowing the cascade, or we're gonna maybe... It's fine for it to cascade. That's fine. Let's take cleansing floods. And we could use it this turn to great effect. Not huge effect, but like 4 damage. We need to play that. We have to... Oh, wait. Yeah, I didn't put my presence in the right place. Also, this has to go here. And this can go somewhere else. All right. That card... I think I want to play that on a turn where I can actually get the threshold. Because if I play that and those 2 cards and Growth of Sacrifice, I get the threshold. So, and we're not going to get to play it that often. We probably can use this. And I want a card with Sun on it. And this one doesn't really do anything. I mean, it stops this build for 2 energy. Or we could just scatter them to the winds, I guess, instead. So there's a blight here we could remove, or here. Yeah, so one of those blights we can remove. And that's good. Let me get our Wish a Town thing. All right, and Keeper still has to finish growing. We were probably going to put presents. I guess we might get a card for this. Like, it has to be a major, right? Be able to deal with that. Like, Indomitable Claim or Paralyzing Fright or something like that. I think we don't add the presence, we just take the card because we don't want to spend 3 energy in case we get something expensive. Wrap in Wings of Sunlight. That would do it. We have Dahan with us anywhere? No, but we could... Oh yeah, we do. We have 3 here. There's also Insatiable Hunger of the Swarm, which is awesome with all the beasts we have, but I think we take Wrap in Wings of Sunlight. And we forget a card. Fiery Doom. All right. Cool. so that is going to let us move these 3 Dahan into here and make that a check mark. That's going to be solved, I'm pretty sure. We could count it out. So this is 2 damage. And we have defend 6. So this is 7 damage. So that's maybe enough. We could use this to do more damage, or we could look at a thing. Which I kind of prefer looking at a thing. And what else? We could blow up some invaders with Tiring Wrath. It's gonna do 5 damage here. We have jungles. No jungles that are really huge problems except over here, and we can just defend them with our Defendomatic. I guess this could be useful. One damage per Dahan present. Yeah, not a lot of places with Dahan and invaders in great numbers and Spirit's presence. We get one more play. None of the elements really matter a whole lot except getting something with plant, which is literally every card. Yeah. I can get away with having no energy because of that. It's kind of cheating. Damage per wilds. That's not doing anything. It's doing a little bit here. I'd probably use it to add wild somewhere. A Blight from Wetlands actually is not terrible because there's going to be some really bad wetlands coming up. I'm okay with that. We'll have a bigger turn next turn with Keeper. Right, first things first, let's have a look. Yeah, I think we need to go into mountain or wetlands here. This jungle's relatively safe. This jungle is safe. This one has a wilds. I think it's actually getting them into this mountain is the best bet here. Yeah. We still have enough to play with for other purposes, so let's put them over here. Nothing. Okay. Oh, I got the threshold on this? Okay. Did not expect. Send them all here. All right, you're getting the range boost so that you can do your things. Just tide here. Quicken can go there. Razor Sharp can go here. You can bring a Dahan. Like this. All right. Add town to a land with whatever. They don't do more damage on the Ravage. Where's the cascade? I thought we stopped all the cascades. That's not a cascade. Oh, that's just a blight. Sorry, I'm reading it wrong. Add town to a land with explore or town. All right, mountain party. It's fine to add it here because they won't overdo it. We could have chosen here to make them like put disease there, but nah, it's not a big difference. Same thing here. Let's put it in the mountain. Add disease to them at the most. I guess we can choose that for later. One with the blight. They're gonna be gone. So let's choose there. Seems fine. And they're still gonna be around in the back so they can have disease. A fear card. Oh, scapegoats. Kill a whole bunch of explorers for us. That works. No, a lot of explorers. All right, that was a pretty clutch wrap in Wings of Sunlight that I totally didn't even pay attention to getting the threshold on. I didn't really need it. 2 damage remaining. I guess we don't have spare damage in slow phase, right? So leave the city, take the cannoli. And they explore coastal lands. There's some jungle in the coast. We'll have a chance to. Actually, that's a break from them exploring the thingies. We've been lucky with the. Do they build here too? They do. Okay. Yeah, so that call to remove blight from the wetlands is good. All right. So scatter to the winds here actually lets us push. No, we don't actually get to push 2 towns into the sea. That would be cool though. Probably want to use it here. I'm sure we want to remove blight from here. Unless there was a jungle with blight that mattered, but I don't think there is. Is there a tidal boon? That's good. We have one here that we could do. We have one here we could send to the ocean. Or here. This one has Dahan that we, I guess, sort of want to leave there for the Ravage. Yeah, I think this one that's Ravaging is pretty good. And hey, we want to pay for cleansing floods, right? So, ocean has to pay for it. And they can stay. And we have +1 range, so we can actually drown stuff in the jungles, which is good because there's a jungle right here I want to drown. 2 buildings. Perfect. Clear these check marks. Push 1 explorer. Is there a coastal land with just 1 explorer? Probably not. I guess there actually is. We can't reach them. Again, probably not worth pushing for the energy there. This lets us push and explore and 2 buildings. That's fun. Here we can remove blight or push explorers. I think we removed the blight from, let's say, there. Here we are gathering. Yeah, bring Dahan in here. The counterattack. I mean, we could have brought them in already, but that's fine. And yeah, I don't mind like scatter to the winds on this jungle here, and then it's taken care of. There's not many jungles ravaging here. Them all in the wetlands. I could leave that guy here and have him die, but he might not actually die, right? And I guess he can stay there. And we don't have many sites left, but we can put a wilds in them and grow there if we want. And we get to push more stuff. We do this here, we leave just the city. Seems okay. Okay, and energy. I want to get presence in a wetland, actually. I don't have presence in a wetland, do I? At all. Interesting. Could have thought about that, but I think I needed to put presence to the jungle for reasons. Alright, we are here. The next turn. We should reclaim here. There's not too many decisions here, are there? So let's just do the gather. And gain a major power for ocean. Mist of Oblivion. We could get air again. Blood Rack Plague. That's kind of fun. Smothering Infestation. Range 0, so it can be tricky. If I had some other... I guess I'm not getting the threshold in this, so... It's tough to... I guess if we use this and that, we need to have the range boost. Generate 4 fear. Say in like this land. We do 2 fear. Oh, we also can do Pull Beneath the Hungry Earth. So we could actually, yeah, max this out to 4 fear. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's do that with the range boost. You have to forget something else. So I guess Tidal Boon has not been doing a whole lot. We do those. We get the extra fear there. We don't get the threshold or anything, but we get to 1 damage to each. There are a couple of ravages happening, but no cascades. I'm just not really paying attention to those. We need presence in a wetland, or our power doesn't do plus damage, right? So we should get presence in a wetland. I think so. I guess if we do this, we could use it this turn and next turn. One turn with the threshold, one turn without. So let's like use it in here to remove the blight. I think. There's also this one. They're both bad. All right, we can do that. That lets us clean out this land, just about. Up here, we have defend 3 there. If we play both these cards, we have defend 7 in this land. Not defending anywhere else, but we could get a major power and see what happens. Or we could reclaim and do a bunch of defending, I guess. Maybe we should like defend and do a bunch of defending. Reclaim and do a bunch of defending. Are we gonna get reclaim 1? No. Oh, we could. But then we couldn't afford... Oh, we could afford Rapid Wings. We could Rapid Wings. Into here or here. Those are good because they're coastal, right? What if we do that? So, is there a land with wilds and Dahan? There's one Dahan here. Pay energy. Trying for a free power card. That's free. That's really good for the scenario, but I don't think we really need it at this point. This also just says defend 4, which is helpful, potentially. Let's click that for now and click this. And this lets us put basically anywhere, so we can definitely we don't have to reach the threshold, we can get a bunch of Dahan. Are we reaching the threshold? We need basically just another air and another animal. So we just play that other card and we get it. So I kind of feel like making sacred sites is good, but also going into places with bad guys is good because we get to kill them. If we go in here or something. I guess if we go in a place, we can pick the defend your land, right? So let's do that. Here. Here? Doesn't really matter where, does it? Here. Oh, we already could have done that, so that doesn't really matter. I want to have a more effective presence placement. Somewhere where there's lots of enemies. So I guess it's here. And we get Rapid Wings, and we play it. We play that. We get the threshold, so we can pop those into here. And he's going to reclaim so that we get the other stuff. And we have one more energy. What's it going to be? Card or gather Dahan and blah blah blah. Yeah, gather Dahan and blah blah blah. I think we can Move some Dahan around to do some more damage. All right. We're reclaiming so we get our cards. We want to also take a major power. We have so many powers. Trees and stones. Ooh. Winds of Rust. Twisted Flowers. Sea monsters. Wow. Okay. These are all excellent. Like, look at the elements on this. But like defending 2 lands, I can probably hit the threshold on this. I don't have water. These are all ridiculous. Like, this just takes care of this land by itself. And kills a city early, like... Oh, so good. Like, remove 2 invaders. 4 fear. Strife. Another 3 fear and 3 damage. That's very, very good. Though it's expensive. I think it's trees and stones. And we forget something. The one that does... I mean, it does 2 damage now. This one that pushes guys, I'm not really playing that a lot. I guess Razor Sharp Undergrowth is a little less exciting now, too. Let's get rid of that. It wasn't really exciting. It was just like, oh, this card works this turn. Let's do it. All right, we want to do that. We want to do that. That's going to defend there. Keeper's got that. Trees and Stones has that. Well, that's it for the Ravages, isn't it? So much for needing to do other stuff. We can, like, do damage in our lands. I have 1 more card play, so it's not that exciting. All right. I could have taken sea monsters. Yeah, that would have been pretty ridiculous down here. It's okay. I don't think we're actually going into a place, but we're kind of beyond that right now, aren't we? So let's grab Dahan from here. Leave groups of 3 around. We only need... Oh, that was a site also. Look at that. It's like I planned it that way. I totally didn't even pay attention. Move them all here. So that wasn't a site. There's only 2 left. Both jungles. All right. This one is going here. And bring it to Han. This one is going here. I don't really want to gather anymore. I can toss a defend in there just in case we get plus damage. And send it to Han so they're closer. They don't really need to be anywhere else. That's fine. And 2 damage in one of my lands is probably going to go into that wetland in case they explore there. Oh man, there's stage 3, so yeah, that reduces visibility slightly, maybe. Oh, I could stop the build here. Yeah, let's go this town. All right. After all that, I was like, I definitely need the range boost for Ocean. And I didn't get it. So let's just... I can't go back now, can I? Yeah, I can't go back. Whoops. Oh well. I think we already... I was going to use it to like do more damage, right? With mists. I got excited about that. So that's fine. We just won't do that. And this we want to use in here, which I definitely don't have a sacred site to do that in, so I also didn't plan that very well. So let's do it here. An ocean can do Mist of Oblivion there. Just according to plan. Exactly according to plan. Defend the ocean. I meant to do that. Choose a sacred site, gather and explore. Oh wait, it's plus damage when ravaging. It's only +1. I think we're okay. Something happened on the event. I didn't really pay attention. Removed blight. Oh hey, remove a bunch of blight. Add diseases. Those are nice. In each land, 1 damage per Dahan there. Okay. Most of the lands are already going to be taken care of, but we could destroy this town. Honestly, that's like the only useful thing we can do. Those guys are dead already. Those guys are dead already. Dead already, dead already. I mean, it's a good thing we defended there. It would be blighting. So, kill an explorer here, I guess. And damage the city. Is there another? There's no one there. Hiya! Well, knocks out a few of the builds too. I'll be right back. Watch this floor. All right. Oh, great. More wetlands. All right. Running a bit late, so I'm going to try to wrap it up. Okay. Oh, cleansing floods can chip these down for Mist of Oblivion. Except it can't reach because I totally planned it properly. It's fine. Everything is fine. Here? No, that doesn't do damage. I could do 1 damage here to take out a city. Yeah, okay. I think that's worthwhile. And there's 4 things there that take damage. We get a bunch of fear off of that. Not exactly what we wanted, but it worked out. And we can double drown in a land because we didn't need the range boost for that. And we can push from an inland land. Better if it has beasts, so maybe this wetland down here. Oh, I can't choose that. It's range 0. Okay. So basically, I can't really use this power. I get fear for it. Oh, just kill all the cities. One damage per Dahan present. We can use that there. That's a pretty decent use of it. And push an explorer. We can stop a build in the back here. Maybe send it into the sands where Keeper is. And Spreading Wilds is also a thing that we can use like here. All right. And that one was free because the most work you've ever seen miss. If you get the threshold on mist, it's actually quite good. But yeah, it did a good job there. Okay, we're gonna want to defend the coast, so we should have saved our card and use that this turn. But whatever, we're gonna do this and get another major power. I think. Indomitable Claim. And Jungle Hungers. And Death Falls Gently. Fun. Indomitable Claim is very good for ocean. We can pop it into this blighted land. We could even get it inland, but I don't think we need that. Let's forget Mist of Oblivion, or this. That one. Alright, push presence from each ocean. This is 6 damage. We could use resilience on that. It doesn't have Dahan in it right away. Or yet. I'm gonna go in there. And make a sacred site there. And let's go in here and defend it maybe. I don't want to really go into all the places I'm going to get. Oh, I didn't want to. Oh, this is the last push. Okay. 4 card plays. I don't have 4 cards. But I will next turn. Yeah, there's a lot of big ravages happening here on the coast, aren't there? All right. Well, over here, we're going to not have enough energy for cleansing blood's threshold, sadly. Drift down into slumber. That's pretty good for what we need. Adding strife is also good. I don't think strife is enough, but we can use that to defend here. So let's play our non-threshold turn. That. Over here, I don't think we need to reclaim here, right? We did play a bunch of defend cards, but we can... So we're claiming this. We can drift down there. Defend 4 isn't enough. There is enough for here. Okay. That's what we got so far. We have... This is 8 damage. So we could have a combination to get that. we could have made a sacred site for ocean somewhere to deal with that. That's an easy fix, actually. Just make the sacred site here instead. And we play Guardian Serpents because of that. Okay, so I think we just want to do this. Get 4 card plays and more energy. And put presents down somewhere. I don't know that it matters a whole lot where. Guess we want in a jungle. Yeah, like this jungle. Doesn't have to be a sacred site in there. We can make a sacred site somewhere else, like here for the defend 6. Oh wait, that's going to be defend 4, which actually isn't enough. So let's make the sacred site there just in case we need it. There, that, and that. Oh, we got defend 6 here as well. We didn't play that, and we played that instead. Do we get that? We do. Defend 12. Which, I don't know that makes any difference. It's actually 6 damage. So, right. Maybe that sacred site didn't matter. We could have made that the sacred site. But then that doesn't matter. Nothing really matters. Let's go with that. Here we want to. Oh, we could go with our good old rapid wings again. And add presents to somewhere with Dahan and send them again. Seems to be a good way. And let's get a minor power. I could give an extra card play to someone. Does that do much? We could play Guardian Serpents. I guess that does potentially do something, so sure. Can I afford all this stuff? No. No, I can't. Was the other cards free? Were the other cards free? Savage Mob Beast was free. Alright. We're gonna do that. I don't have the money for cards that cost money. Now I can play 2 of these, or 1. Damage per wilds I don't think is doing much. Yeah, damage per sacred site does a good amount there, so let's do that. But the other way does get us our innate, which is just 2 damage. Just pushing Dahan. I guess pushing Dahan lets us kill the city and stuff, so okay, that's fine. Alright. What else over here? We want fast pushing. We could do that. I don't think it's critical, though. I don't know that we need the range boost. This is generally good. I mean, we could just go for elements here. we play cheap element cards, we don't quite get the full. We could make this a fast power. Which doesn't quite solve this land, but it does a lot. If we do that, we're short 1 air. With a 4 damage, but we do get the other thing. But we don't need... We just need an air, so we could play that instead. I think I like that. And the range boost is generally useful for ocean. It's going to be useful for Ocean Breaks the Shore, I think, because stuff where they are is going to be dead. Right, that's going in here. This was going... Oh, we could play another card here. Oh, I didn't do that. Okay, that's fine. These are going somewhere where they can be... Oh yeah, actually that's a better spot, isn't it? Because here... Well, they're building there as well, so it doesn't super matter. Okay. So here is kind of better because there's already 2 cities there. Push 2 to Han. Right, we wanted to defend that. We wanted to defend this blighted one. 5 card plays? Do we have 5 cards that are cheap enough? I don't think we do. I mean, we might get one, but... Alright. Oh, mountain and jungle. Okay, we were going to use that. There. How much is this? 6. Okay, this can have nature's resilience. Come here. And I can't reach there. Oh, so this isn't really useful for anything, is it? I could have played Guardian Serpents, but I think I wanted the top level innate here because it was fun. So let's use that here. That brings a lot of fear, right? And I guess if I use this here, we bring more Dahan, so... Alright, that's stuff. Towns do +1 damage. I think that's okay. Each beast destroys an explorer. And we're going to add Dahan. So jungle or wetland with Dahan. That is not the places we need them. That's fine. Remove 1 explore town from any land. Is there a place that's going to blight because of that or anything like that? Not really. Need to stop some builds. Downgrade 1 in a coastal land. Well, that would have helped there, but it's too late now. Downgrading these cities is going to be helpful, right? we have to like not have cities to win the game. This one, they're building another city here anyways, but reduce the number of cities there. I think we're gonna get to victory right here. 2 damage. Build a bunch. Explore jungle and wetlands. Immediate builds. All right, Wild's doing a lot of work there. Holy moly, there's a lot in there. We have mountain and wetland ravage. I have range +1, which means we could just empty this land, which seems good. We can kill the city in here. Oh, I have extra damage because it has fire. Maybe something better with that then. Maybe not a whole lot. This can push these guys into the sea. I think we just go for the fear rush here. We can go for this thing. It's a thing. Choose one land, remove everything in it from the game. We can just do that on that land. I think that'll be good after we pull Ocean's Presence out. Cool. Also, we have this. So if we scatter to the winds here, we can send one in there. I kind of like that. We can, and then we can push. I want to push between lands with cities so we do more damage, but I don't know that we have a spot. Holy moly, that land sucks too. We could push from here. Into here to kill the city. We do have to kill the cities, or we don't, they do the most fear anyways. And then we should be able to defend that. So here, let's push the Han in here. And 1, 2, 3, and another. I want to put more Dahan in here, but we can do this. Yeah, actually, before doing that, let us actually kill this city then. So town, go in the ocean. Dahan, go there. Hans go around. All right, I guess they don't all have to go around, but that's fine. We'll just... Oh, right, you can only push a certain amount. All right, that means this explorer's going in there. And they can stay. Let's send them in there. Send one in there for the yeah, you know what? They can scatter around. That's fine. Power card for sun. And energy, which maybe they can use cleansing floods next turn. Free water card? No. But not free water card. I don't think encompassing ward does a lot. Does a little. Actually, it does help if I use Unkeeper. All right, let's do that. And let's put, not have them do that, please. Oh, I mean, it doesn't matter that they look there, so. Actually. And yeah, finish using powers. Claim. Yeah, 1, 2. I only have 5 cards and I can't afford to play them all. Let's get a minor power. Lure of the Unknown and Entrancing Apparitions. Those are great cards to have sooner, guys. That would have been great like an hour ago. I guess Entrancing Apparitions is good. Good elements. Gather presence into each ocean. Definitely that one. Yeah, my game is going too long here, but... Oh, we only need one more fear card. Okay, let's generate 1,000,000 fear. So... I'll be right back. All right, let's wrap this up here. Let's play this and that. And does Grasping Tide do anything? No. Okay, so stuff for more fear. We're short air, so we don't get the threshold on that, but this generates 2 fear. So let's do that. Okay. And up here, I want to add presence and gain energy. Let's choose a wetland near where we want to blow everything up. Sure, you can leave. Go there. Cleansing floods. That. Oh, did I played my water card last turn, so I'm short. No, I'm not short. Okay, perfect. Okay, over here we're gonna reclaim and add presence, I guess. Let's just make a sacred site. We want to bring Dahan down here. Even though we're defending 20 there, I want to. Actually, we could bring Dahan into there. All right, let's do that. Play some big damage. A bit of damage. Flaming. Minor power. Maybe reshuffled. All right, so we want to be able to get defense in here. Actually, we don't have range to that land. This is going to be defend 5. Can I get this? Push Dahan into that land. I need sun, earth, plant. Okay. So we can use Veil the Knight's Hunt, get them Dahan into here and get more defense. That's really the most problematic spot. And we can play this to help defend another land. And we can destroy a town somewhere. All right. Oh, we can play more cards. Ooh. Oh, here. Okay. All right. Let's get rid of this town. Let Keeper defend 4 here. Yeah, that's fine. Come into here. And Veil the Knight's Hunt, we want to push. More Dahan into here so they can fight back. With this. That should cover that land. Oh, and I get to gather. What? From here? Why am I gathering from there? Oh, it gathers into that land because I put defense into that land. Right, okay. That's fine. Guardian Serpents. Nowhere else that's like doing anything. We can get that. And Grasping Tide was just for fear. Just in case they get plus damage, you can go in there. More fear. Defend 2. That was for elements. Encompassing Ward was going to go on Keeper, I think, because there's still, yeah, 2 plates at Keeper to worry about. And goes for Sacrifice. And go on South. Let's destroy that presence. Let's go here. All right. Actually, let's use this in one of these places where it's going to do something. All right. Guard them yourself for well or ill. Sure. How many are there? Hi. A friend is here. Actually, I don't want to do the math for this. I want to finish the game. There's a cat here. Repulse them. This guy is going to go there. This guy's going to go into there. That guy's going to go back into the other there. Where are we at now? This guy. That guy can go there. I guess that's why you don't do choose for me, so you can do a clever ordering. Cool. Hey, Cindy, come here. Cat here. Meowing. Oh, we win the game. Okay. The beasts generated fear and won the game. Holy moly. Oh. We have won the game now? Or we have to wait until the event card is finished? Got to terror level victory from fear during. It was sacred sites under threat. Okay. Let's make a note of that. Here, we're just gonna gain power cards and the game is over. GG. Thanks for watching. Immediate win. A little bit over time by 50 minutes, but good demo of Horizons mixed in with all the other content. So thanks for tuning in. Let's get that variant unlocked for Sentinels of Earth Prime. This week it is going to be Siren Beneath the Sea. So I need to make the variant available for you here. This. And this. Oop. And this. All right, so restart Sentinels of Earth Prime and you should be able to unlock that variant. And stay tuned for Horizon of Spirit Island coming out on Thursday. Have a good night. We'll see you next time.